Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Max, and this is the Cringe Coffee House, and welcome to Cringing Over Coffee. Today, I figured since there's so much interest from newer viewers that missed the original run of this series in 2018-2019, that we could go back and kind of explore older lore of some of the subjects of the shows, because there's so much. And in the case of Dave Grady in particular, I ended the show with him yesterday morning, but there really is like a wealth of content that is just gone essentially forever. Now, I have asked Dave many times to unprivate a lot of his old videos. He does still have them up on the different channels, but unfortunately he never did, so I never got the chance to archive it all. And then he got banned on multiple different channels, from Hudson Valley Guy to my own damn channel to the Dave Grady show or whatever. Like, he had like 11 channels that, as far as I know, are nuked. Now, there's different Dave videos here and there throughout the web that you can find, but by and large, a lot of this amazing Dave-related content is just gone forever. And some of the absolute best is in the classic Cringing Over Copy episodes that I had put up on this channel not that long ago, and they're going to also be put up onto like BitChute and probably Odyssey as well, just for safe. Particularly the one that actually got struck recently. It was Dave Gone Edgy, where he yells the N-word at his neighbors through a bullhorn. That was a bit too risque for YouTube in 2022, unfortunately, because it was rather fucking funny. So it is what it is. We are where we are. We're going to be looking at some Dave content here. We've got some Dice Golden content ready to go as well. Some older. Now, see, we looked at the other day. First, we watched his movie where he killed off basically every character in the most gruesome fashions imaginable. We also, the other day, looked at the comeback of the Max character, which is based on me, who now is an immortal being that bullies people from inside their own heads for all eternity, which is pretty fucking cool. But I'd like to look at the older Max content and see why he became such an integral part of Dice Golden's series Living Under a Bridge. And if it's your first experience with Living Under a Bridge in the Dice Golden series, you're in for an absolute treat, if you want to call it that. It's a thing. It happens. It exists. But first, I wanted to go with some old school Dave content. Now, His name is Dave Grady, and he likes hot chicks. But don't talk about him, or he'll get real pissed. So goes the theme song. So goes Dave Grady. Dave is a really interesting guy, and I don't know why. So, like, the deep lore on Dave goes back to howardshrine.net and Craigslist, and I don't know all of that bits and pieces of it. But Dave has basically been a lolcow on the internet for a very long time, long before I ran across him, which at this point would be almost 8-9 years ago. And where I came across him is he's a caller into a lot of like internet call-in shows as well as like radio call-in shows. Anybody who has an open phone line, Dave, there's a chance that he would call in. And so I first encountered him on Free Talk Live, a libertarian anarcho-capitalist podcast that I would troll mercilessly. Ian Freeman hates my guts. He's the main host over there, as well as other internet podcast shows. He would call in famously to Christopher Cantwell, and the two of them basically like peas in a pod, right? Complete, lolcow spurgs that just like deserved each other. But it wasn't until I had heard all this and started looking at his YouTube channel, which then there was a whole subsection of Dave trolls that knew him from his YouTube channel and his antics over there. And this ranged from everything from his rant videos to confronting people in public and just all kinds of things that is amazing and hilarious. And so what I have for you today is I've gathered together an arrangement of some of his more edgy videos towards the end of the run of YouTube he had last, which was in 2020. He really did not take well to lockdowns or the the kind of COVID restrictions. He really got upset about it because I didn't think he understood it particularly well. And we all did. Nobody really liked what was going on there, I don't think. Even the lefty, mask Karens don't actually like it. They just like power. But Dave took a different, level of it. He didn't cope very well. And so he had a period where there was, he would use a light to indicate his mood. So the whole room will be bathed in light. And this, I figure I'll start with one of those. Red lights, okay, mean that he's angry. And so this is his Vlogtober, because he was big on Vlogtober and some of these like events that he creates in his own mind, or he heard somebody say once before. This is from October 12th, 2020. Red equals angry. And it is basically entitled, I Don't Like Drug Addicts. So I'm just going to let Dave take it away here and explain why he does not like drug addicts.
I don't like drug addicts. I don't like drug addicts. Drug addicts steal things. They steal things to go out and get more drugs.
I'm not seeing anything wrong with what he said so far.
Drug addicts take belongings from people. They steal things like valuables, like jewelry or money or TVs, clothes, entertainment systems like computers, TVs, stereo systems, whatever they can get their grubby little hands on, and they go out and sell it to get more drugs. They go out and sell stuff on eBay because you're too lazy to go out and get a real job. Drug addicts steal things to go out and get more drugs. They steal things to sell, like they'll go out and they'll come over to your house or whatever, and they will steal your whatever you have, right? Your TVs, computers, watches, clothes that you've gotten from like maybe WWE events or whatever. They'll even take they will even steal your cell phones. Probably look through all of the pictures they have on there first. Maybe download a couple of pictures to their phones or whatever. But they steal things and they sell them to go out and get more drugs. I don't like drug addicts. I don't like drug addicts, especially from Boston.
And now here we are in your hometown.
Oh, goddamn, he's going to do the stupid WWE thing again. So, ladies and gentlemen, Dave is a very big WWE fan, and there are certain words that he correlates with WWE events or promos over the years, and one of them is Boston. Now, he has a friend that I believe is named Nick, or he calls him like Tick-a-Hood or N-word Hood. He calls him a bunch of different things. And this guy's from Boston, and he's kind of had like a on again, off again friendship with this guy for several years, as far as I could tell. And every time he mentions him, if he's mad at him, he will reference a promo from the wrestler CM Punk talking about Boston years and years ago. And on multiple occasions, not only has he not played it in some of them, but he's played it in others. But either way, I get copy claimed by the WWE because he fucking repeats this stupid speech. So I'm going to just skip it forward like 20 seconds because I don't want that to happen again.
Where I talk them into the building. See,
God damn it. God damn
when
it,
you
Dave.
stand here from Boston, Massachusetts, lives and breathes.
Damn.
I'm sure just like the Bruins portray themselves as the underdog, just like the
God.
What
you lost sight of is what you are.
and
What you are
is
what you hate. You're a
So he's just going to word for word say the whole thing. No, I don't think he was robbed by Nick, because Nick lives in Boston-ish. I think he lives outside Boston somewhere. I think he was robbed by just like, because he lives in like government housing, and he lives around a lot of people who are on subsidized housing for whatever reason. You can use your imagination there. And so I think somebody will befriend him because they're a drug addict looking for a mark, and Dave is desperate for a friend, and then he'll correlate it with Nick. There's actually a phone call when he called into Free Talk Live years ago where he was saying that Nick is a drug addict, but I don't think that's the case, actually. I'm not positive on that, but I've talked to Nick. He doesn't strike me as much like a drug addict. Dave literally word for word doing WWE promos just to get me fucked over on YouTube.
home has their DVR.
He's still going. God damn it, Dave. All right. Maybe I picked the wrong video. Maybe I should have pre-screened this, ladies and gentlemen, for this reason. I'm going to have to do Dave episodes just not on YouTube in the future. That's what's going to happen. And speaking of things on YouTube and Dave, this is a newer one. This is actually from a similar period of time, November 11th, 2020. Now, this is an interesting one because A, it's a part 2 of 1 and 2, and then B, the two of them together is what actually cost him his job that we had worked so hard to get. And that is, he had worked for Instacart as like a delivery driver. You know, you order the groceries on the app and Dave would pick them up and then drop them off. The thing is he put out this video, and then the thing about Dave is he had a bunch of old school trolls, and some of them will drop by this show, and some of them are really cool, and others of them can go fuck themselves because they try and flag Dave and screw him over. And in this case, they sent these videos to his employer to get him fired. So like, yeah, to those guys, if you're into that kind of shit, you can go fuck yourself. You want to fuck with Dave, you want to make fun of Dave, I'm all for that. But like that kind of life ruination bullshit, like, bro, the guy's a schizophrenic middle-aged man, and it took him 10 years to get a fucking job. And I actually had to work really hard with Dave through emails and talking to him to get him to fill out the fucking applications to get that fucking job. And yeah, he says stupid shit on the internet, but you motherfuckers had to send this video, or like, actually, I think they sent part 1 to his employer, and then he gets fired. Like, fuck you. Like, what kind of weak-ass shit is that? Now you can't laugh at Dave. Thanks. Great fucking job, assholes.
My name is Dave, and I hate women.
All right, so the title of the video is, I Explain Why I Hate Women Part 2.
These fucking cunts, these fucking bitches, fucking gold diggers, all over Snapchat, Instagram, right? You talk to them, right? They hit you up, whatever, blah, blah, blah. They're all nicey, nicey, nice. Oh, I'm this age. Oh, I'm from Kansas City, or I'm from Brooklyn, Ohio, or I'm from here, I'm from there, whatever, blah, 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 right? You get to know them, right? You're speaking to them, right? And then all of a sudden, the bitchiness comes out. The fucking bitch comes out. Send me money if you really like. Send me roses, send me money, send me an Amazon gift card, buy me a TV.
So, like, the funny part of this is he's going off about why he hates women, and I literally think he's talking about, like, cam whore bots. I'm pretty sure that's what he means. He gets these private messages from, like, the cam whore bots, like they're not even real people. And he's like, oh, God, these are the worst. These are just gold diggers. That's kind of hilarious.
What do I look like, a fucking bank to you? What do I look like, what do I grow fucking money off my fucking arms? Fucking cunt. Fuck you, you fucking cunt. You want money? Here, I'll give you some advice, you fucking cunt. You want money? Here's my advice. Get a job! Go ask your parents for money. Go ask your deadbeat dad for money. You know, the deadbeat who won't pay child support. Go ask him for money. Or go ask your drunk alcoholic mom who lives in the fucking Caribbean. Go ask her for money. God, I fucking hate these bitches who always fucking ask me for money. What do I look like, a fucking money tree to you? I got problems of my own.
So Scallywag says, bro, did he get catfished by trolls before? Yes. So we had, like, there's a whole, again, I would, if you're really interested in some better Dave lore, because better shit existed at the time, the older videos on this channel, one of them is Dave Grady versus Whammon, there's Dave versus the Cat Guy, the Dave Stravaganza 2, those episodes have a lot of great Dave content. It's actually a shame how few people have checked them out, because they're probably better than the content that I'm putting out now. We were actively engaged with Dave. He actually came on the show at one point. And yes, there was several catfishing scenarios going on at that time, including one where I read a bunch of emails between him and a woman who was trying to help him out. That wasn't a catfish scenario, but he was certain that it was. I talked to her on the phone and everything. So yeah, like, I don't know. Dave is just, he's special, and like, he's really easy to fool. And, we would convince him to, like, make macaroni and cheese. There's some great content of, he made videos explaining his macaroni and cheese recipe like he was a goddamn, like, Gordon Ramsay or some shit. Fucking fantastic.
Electric bill is over $100 fucking when it shouldn't be. My car needs major fucking work. I got no heat in it. Mechanic, I need to get my lights working again. I need heat in the car for the fucking winter time. Fucking cunt. They think they can get away with asking people for money. Stop asking internet strangers for money. You want money? Get a job.
So the funny part about that is that before this point, for 1 year or so, Dave had not had a job in almost 8 years, and he would bitch about it all the time and ask people on the internet for money. That was the funny running gag. And even during this time, he was asking people for $6 because his rent went up $6. So he was desperate for $6 a month. And it just so happened to be the same price that his coils for his vape cost is $6, but probably unrelated, you know.
Fucking cunt. Goddamn bitch. Sick and tired of these fucking whores. That's what you are. Whores. Cunts. Bitches. Prostitutes. You want money? Get a job. Do not ask me for money, because the answer will be no. No, 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 and no. Fucking cunt. Don't ask me for money, because I ain't got any. Don't ask me for fucking money, because you know what? Fuck you. I don't got any fucking money for you, you fucking cunt. Goddamn bitch.
God, I miss Dave.
Fucking cunt. Sick and tired of these bitches and cunts on fucking Instagram.
I know some of Dave's friends and trolls alike have had contact with him recently. Tell him to fucking respond to my emails, guys. Like, I just want to talk to Dave. I want to get him straightened out with a new camera. I'm pretty sure, like, we could hold a fundraiser event to raise the whopping sum of fucking, like, $50 or whatever the fuck for a GoPro or something. I know his camera's broke, and he kept putting his phone in the freezer because you guys told him to put his phone in the freezer, which, again, is kind of a dick move, but it's also hilarious. Yeah, tell him to fucking respond to my emails. I've been emailing him. I get nothing back in return. I just want to know he's okay, base level. And then aside from that, I want to help get him back onto the fucking internet. Whether that be helping him set up an account on Odyssey or BitChute or something else, or get him back here on fucking YouTube. That's what I would like the most. I really think we need more Dave content. I will take care of raising the money to get him a camera myself, whether it just be me and the guys, or we can hold like a fundraising event just for the hilarity of it. Whatever, like, we could get Dave a couple bucks to get a fucking camera. It's not that big a deal. So tell him to fucking hit me up. I've been emailing him, and I just want a response.
Snapchat or whatever fucking site they're on. Right, they play all nicey. Oh, my name is this, and my name is that. Right, they're all nice. Oh, they tell you about themselves. Oh, I live here, I do that, you know, right? And then all of a sudden the bitch comes out. The fucking wicked witch of the fucking West comes out. Send me money. If you really like me, you'll buy me a TV. Send me an Amazon gift card. Buy me food, buy me this. Send me an Amazon gift card. Send me money. Get me roses. If you like me, you'll send me roses. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you and fuck off. Fuck off, you fucking gold digger. Fucking hate gold diggers. I fucking hate gold diggers. You fucking gold digger. Go ask your drunk alcoholic mom who lives in the fucking Caribbean. Ask her for money. Go ask your deadbeat dad who won't pay child support. Go ask him for money. See what he says. Fucking cunt. Go ask your friends for money. Go ask your local Department of Social Services. Go ask them for help. Call them up on the phone. Look them up online and find out who your local social services people are. Go ask them for help. Stop asking me for money. Because I don't have any. I got problems of my own, you fucking cunt. Fucking gold diggers. Goddamn bitch. Hate women. And yet you wonder why I fucking hate women. You wonder why I fucking hate women. It's because of people like you. Fucking cunt.
Timmy says, Dave is good. To be quite frank, I thought he was a troll for many years. I fucking told you. He's just a schizo. He's just so funny that it's hard to tell if he's fucking trolling the trolls or if he's legit. You should start your own talk show. I actually agree with that premise. He actually did a podcast for a while. It was about as good as this. And this is what? Attention internet gold diggers, this message is for you. So I imagine it's on the same vein as that one.
It's been a while.
It has been a while, Dave. I agree.
You guys all know what kind of people I hate, right?
I do. I know what kind of people he hates. He hates drug dealers, drug addicts. He hates black people, but he doesn't use that word for it. He uses a different one. He hates women, just generally all women. He hates people who are mean to him on the internet. He sometimes hates Nick Hood from Boston, Massachusetts, but sometimes they're friends. He definitely hates Mook H, like without a doubt. He hates Mook H. We're all aware how much he hates Mook H. Who else does he hate? Gay, as in his words, it was what? Queer, homo. Yeah, he hates gay people. He hates God, yeah. There's a list. So yeah, Dave, I know who you hate, but like, what are you gonna say specifically?
Bitches and these fucking cunts, right? A new name has arisen.
What is that?
I hate internet gold diggers, these fucking gold diggers. You know what a gold digger is, right? A fucking bitch, fucking cunt on either Snapchat, Instagram, fuckbook, or whatever the fuck things are on, right? You know, they hit you up, you know, they think they like you, whatever, they're all nicey, right? You know, they're all nicey, good deal until the bitchiness comes out, right? You're chatting with them all nicey, whatever, you know, trying to get to know whatever. Now all of a sudden their bitchiness comes out. I need a favor. Well, what kind of favor? Can you send me money for? Send me money. Send me this. Fuck you.
I love it.
Fuck.
Right to the
you.
point.
I don't know you. I don't know where you live, or you know, we're never gonna meet. These fucking bitches and these fucking cunts. Internet gold diggers. A gold digger is basically a fucking cunt and a fucking bitch who asks you for money on either Snapchat or Instagram, who you know that you will never, ever, ever meet these fucking cunts and these fucking bitches. These fucking internet gold diggers. So they think, oh, they can hit you up for money or whatever. What do I look like, a fucking money tree? You want money? Get a gerb.
Get a gerb.
These fucking bitches, man.
The best part about Dave sometimes is knowing the lore that like he just like will mimic what the trolls have said to him over the years, and that's why he says get a gerb, because that's what they said to him. And so he understands that it's an insult. He understands that it's mean. You guys know that Dave actually did a few days in jail a couple years ago. True fact. I do know that, actually. I was telling this story the other day. He made some unkind statements towards his food stamp worker on Twitter, which is why he doesn't use Twitter anymore. I don't want to say exactly what he said because it's pretty rough, but he made some less than savory comments and tweeted them at her because his food stamps got cut. And he spent some time in jail. Yeah, he definitely did. I believe he was not convicted of any crime per se, though, to be fair to him. I think he just, I think the DA or whatever kind of was like, yeah, I mean, this guy, he's got problems. Let's make sure he gets, like, proper help, and they let him go. Something like that. Yeah. And that's the thing, is that's why I'm worried about Dave. I haven't heard from him. I've emailed him. I don't know if anybody, again, Zello, if you're in contact with them at all, please tell him to email me. He's much better and more comical and fun when he's on his proper medication, and when he's not, he's I don't have his mugshot on hand. I would show it otherwise, but yes, his mugshot was pretty fucking hilarious. So let's continue and let Dave talk for a little bit more, because this is great. I haven't watched
right, one
this
of
one
them,
yet.
right? Like fucking, fuck, I don't know her. What the hell is her fucking name? She fucking blocked me, right? Well, I don't know. It was these fucking bitches, these gray circles now, because they fucking blocked me or whatever. The fuck, right? I don't know what the fuck these other Alicia fucking Brussel, right? You know, she wanted me to send her money, right? She wanted me to send her fucking money, right? She goes, when will you help me out? When will you help me out? Right? She wanted me to send her money, right? She wanted me to send her fucking $50. Like, fuck you, you fucking cunt. She fucking blocked me, like, yeah, because I wouldn't send her money. Fuck you, you fucking cunt. She fucking blocked me because I would not send her money. I don't send anybody money.
Tommy, unlock the door. Come here. Just listen to me.
What the fuck audio is he playing now? This is fucking... That's another thing with Dave, is he'll play audio from like some obscure film, or some I don't know. So Scallywag says, how's this guy's relationship with his parents? Bad background story. His parents are divorced. He doesn't have a good relationship with his father, and I only really know that through him. I know his mother lives near him, and kind of had taken care of managing his finances and keeping him out of trouble. She's helped him out a lot, getting his car, making sure his rent is paid, and things like that. So relationship with her seems pretty good. And the few I have corresponded with his mother on one occasion, and she was very nice, and actually apologized to me for Dave. And because she thought like I was like mad at him or something, and apparently she gets that from time to time. But yeah, his father has not been in his life for a very long time, and his parents have been divorced for a very long time. I don't know much about the father side of things except what he said. He said he grew up fairly wealthy. Actually, he said he grew up filthy fucking rich, and now I'm poor and I can't take it, or something like that. Which was in the video about him explaining why he hates black people, which you can't find that one on YouTube anymore. Because he didn't say black people.
When you go down the stairs and out the front door, I want you to go down the street to Mackenzie's house. I want you to tell them to call the police and tell them to send them over here. Now, do you understand me? Go do as I say.
What does that have anything to do with what you're talking about, Dave? Jeez, this is why I love Dave.
Yeah. These internet fucking gold diggers. These fucking internet gold diggers, you know, they hit you up, whatever, you know, they think you like whatever. This fucking cunt, Alicia, says, oh, she wanted me to send her fucking money. I don't send people money. These internet fucking gold diggers, right? You know, they think they want you, whatever, you know, blah, blah, blah. I don't send these bitches any fucking money. I don't send gold diggers money. If they want money, they can either A, call up their local social security office or whatever the fuck, call them, beg them for money, beg them for help, or B, get a job. I'm gonna say this once, and once only. Attention, internet gold diggers. Get a job. Get a fucking gerb. You fucking cunts. You fucking bitches. You fucking internet gold diggers. We are not here to give you money. You want money? Call your local social services people money. Beg them for money. Beg them for help. Or B, get a fucking gerb. Learn the value of a fucking dollar. Sick and tired of people begging for money. Gimme, 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 I need. Gimme, 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 I need. Like in that movie, What About Bob, right? That movie, What About Bob, right? Let's type it in here, right? What?
Oh God, he's gonna do copywritten material again. It's just constant. See, the thing about Dave is, everything about Dave is sort of through the lens of either popular culture, movies, something he's heard on the radio, like through a DJ, or professional wrestling is the big one. He speaks in cliches of wrestling and movies and things. Kind of hilarious. It apparently goes back further than I think, since his channel has been unlocked here. So I wanted to go with this one here. So at the very beginning of the lockdowns and pandemic, now you got to remember Dave is in New York, right? He did this video regarding hygienic practices and lockdowns and staying home. And it is entitled, I Can't Stay Home, I Have a Job, P.S. Hashtag take a shower, hashtag take a shower. And so let's take a look at like Dave's advice on dealing with a contagious pandemic.
You know, I'm getting so sick and tired of hearing about this stupid shit on the fucking news day after day, week after week. I'm fucking tired of hearing it, seeing it in emails. The drug addicts from Boston. Oh, I can't, the gamers from Seattle. Stay at home, stay at home, stay at home. Well, I can't stay home because you know why? I have a job. I go grocery shopping, right? I go grocery shopping for you people out there. I do the whole Instacart thing, and I go, I either shop for you people, or I go into the store and I pick up the bags and I bring them to your freaking house. I can't stay home. I have a reason. I have a job, you know. I go out and do the whole Instacart thing. I do the whole...
Now, I have a feeling right here that he's only putting his arm on camera because he's naked. And so he's making this video butt naked and just showing you things as a prop rather than like standing in front of the camera. That's my suspicion anyway.
Whole Instacart thing. I can't stay home. I do your grocery shopping, people. And people keep, you know, I always hear, hey, wash your hand, wash your hand, wash your hand. You know what? You know what? How about take a shower, take a shower, take a shower, and use deodorant. Use deodorant because you smell. Use deodorant. Use deodorant. Use deodorant, you know. Speed Stick, Ocean Surf, there's many brands of Speed Stick that are out there. All you gotta do is Google deodorant, Google Speed Stick, you know, Google deodorant, and you'll see it, you know, you take this thing and you pop it off, you know, and you put it under your arms to make it smell good. Yeah. Use Speed Stick, you know. Wash your hand, wash your hand, wash your hand. Use deodorant, take a shower, 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 and use deodorant. Use deodorant, use deodorant. And stay at home, don't go out. Well, what if you need food? Guess what? Guess what? I do your shopping for you. I do the whole Instacart thing. I do the whole Instacart thing so I can't stay home. I do the whole... What if you need to go out and do laundry? What about people who don't have washer and dryers in their houses and they have to go to the freaking laundromat? Like me. Getting tired of this fucking thing. Every fucking thing. I wish all of you would just shut the fuck up. Getting tired of it every fucking day. Take a shower, take a shower, take a shower, and use deodorant, use deodorant, use deodorant, use deodorant because you smell. You know how many times I go to a gas station and somebody pulls up next to me or behind me and the wind blows? I can smell their bad body odor. Oh, you don't know how many times I've gone to a gas station and, you know, somebody pulls up either next to me or they're in front of me or they're behind me, you know, getting gas, right? And they smell, oh my God, they freaking smell like maybe they've worked all day or whatever. At least maybe they can bring deodorant. Or maybe go home first, take a shower, put on some fucking deodorant. You take a shower, take a shower, take a shower, take a shower, use deodorant, you know. The thing comes off, this comes in different colors. Blue, green, I've seen white sometimes. There's blue, green, white, I know there's like different colors, you know. Use deodorant, people. Use deodorant.
So yeah, like historically, like about Dave personally, this comment here is kind of more on the mark than you might even know. So it's like schizo mixed with entitlement. Has he ever been a sex pest to another chick online, like an internet predator? He seems a little wholesome so far. So like, he's not internet predator. That's not fair, but he's totally a sex pest. So he famously, and I referred you to the video, Dave Grady versus Whammon, that's up on this channel. He had a big feud with Jacqueline Glenn, and also in that we watched some videos that no longer exist anywhere else. It's kind of the only archive of them. And one of them is him asking questions to women, and some of his questions revolve around like whether they if they have hair down there, and just like really invasive questions. He talks a lot about girls he's had friendships with or something. Yeah, I mean Dave's a bit of a fucking creeper. There's also a video somewhere out there of him creeping on just multiple women for like 20 minutes. That's like the title of it. Dave Grady creeps on women or something like that. And in his real life too, does he take his own advice since you meet him? Oh, referring to Zello. No, Dave doesn't take his own advice very often. I think he might take a shower. Like, I think the thing, certain things he does, he does have an obsession with like cleanliness and hygiene. So I don't think he's like that disheveled, or maybe he's just heard it a lot from people and he gives credit where it's due. He doesn't like clean his room very often though, if you can tell. He doesn't know how to not be creepy, whether that be in person or online. He never took his own job advice about the job stuff until he got a job and started telling everybody else to take his advice, kind of thing. Dave's just all over the board. Like I consider him like a lovable fucking lolcow that's not that big a fucking problem, but I don't live near him. Right. And the people that I've talked to that do, and I've talked to many at this point, I'm probably the foremost Dave Grady expert that exists. Yeah, like they don't, he makes a nuisance of himself. Again, I have a video of him yelling through bullhorns because he does that all the time outside his house, particularly yelling at his black neighbors, calling them the N-word. But like, there's other instances where he just runs around using his bullhorn everywhere. I don't know why the fuck he got a bullhorn. He doesn't clean or take care of, you know, his place very well. I keep hearing that as a complaint. Now, sometimes, to be fair, sometimes he shows his apartment on camera and it's clean. Other times it's not so much. And he doesn't seem to care to show it to everybody. Sometimes I wonder if he knows that anybody's watching at all when he puts up these videos. I think he's kind of just speaking into the ether. It's just a thing that he did. Unfortunately, it's not a thing he does anymore, as far as I can tell. But for years and years, he would just put these videos up and get like 10, 15 views or whatever. And it was only me and a handful of other people who were watching it all. So I think that's why he's not self-conscious about what he puts up, because he's not talking to anybody. It's one of those problems, again, that a lot of people have, locals in particular, that they don't understand that the internet is a public place and that they're putting their shit out on the fucking front lawn for everybody to see. It does seem like that. How often does he harass the public on video? I mean, over the years, pretty frequently. But then other times he gets like completely introverted. And I do think it correlates to how well he's getting treatment for his mental health problems. So he's a diabetic. And we were kind of busting on him about that. He doesn't take proper care of himself. He doesn't eat right. And so I hope he's doing well. I enjoy Dave's content too much to wish any ill on him. But yeah, it's easy to laugh at him and say that from where I'm sitting on the internet a few hundred miles away, but I have immense sympathy for the people that live around him, because I've heard a lot of complaints, some of which I'm not even going to say, but yeah, he's not the easiest person to live around.
Deodorant!
God damn it. But shit like that is too funny for me to like condemn him as like a bad person or something.
You put it under your arms. Right after you get done taking a shower, you take this and you put it under your fucking arms, right? You take the cap.
So Zello asks, where do you talk to him nowadays? Unfortunately, I don't. I email him. That's where I used to get in contact with him. But I have not heard from Dave in over a year. He's not replied to me at all. If anybody can get in contact with him, I would please like them to tell him to email me. I actually can help him out with a few things, including potentially getting him a new camera. For sure, he's entertainment. Police ever get involved? There again, he did get arrested that one time. As far as I'm aware, Dave doesn't commit crimes regularly, but he's just kind of either an embarrassment, an annoyance, or makes you uncomfortable in public kind of person. So, yeah. But yes, if anybody can get in contact with Dave, I really would love to hear from him, and I will set up a fundraiser to make sure he has a camera. I will help him get ready to go back to making videos, because quite frankly, making videos it was good for him as well as for me. So yeah, I would really like him to start making videos again. He stopped. The last video he uploaded, to my knowledge, was in December of 2020.
Cap off and you put it under your fucking arms. Take a shower. And use deodorant. People say, wash the hands. Use deodorant, take a shower, and use deodorant. People say, stay home. Well, I can't stay home because, I got laundry to do. I don't have a washer and dryer in my apartment. No, I gotta go to a laundromat. And do laundry. I also do Instacart, I do the whole Instacart thing. I shop for you people.
He's kind of a big deal,
Go on the app and I shop for you people. I do the whole Instacart thing. I shop for you people. Instacart. I go to the stores and I shop for you people. I either go up and down the aisles, and like I get this, I get whatever it says, your cookies, your crackers.
Zello, could you do you have the name of the channel or a link to it? Because if he's got a new YouTube channel that he posts on, I need that. I've been missing Dave.
your bread. Maybe you want, I don't know, some strawberry, whatever. I don't stay home. I can't stay home because I have a job. I have a job. I'm getting tired of seeing this shit every freaking day. Ice the hand, ice the hand. Take a shower, you student.
I love how he became death metal there for a moment. Yeah, if he has a new channel, I haven't been able to find it, so it's been extremely frustrating because I just thought he got banned on a bunch of his channels. This one came back after a while. This Hudson Valley guy won. But no, you don't, Max is okay. That's true. That's true. I don't. Not really sure what's going on with that. And there's a couple more, you know. Let's take a look at some of these others. This is red. So red light means angry, and so this is probably good. The Last Outlaw in New York. Is that Dave? Is that Dave's channel? I'm gonna look into that.
I'm gonna make this short and sweet. 21.
Bro, that is Dave. Dave, I've missed you, motherfucker. What's going on, Dave? Holy shit. You know, I've been trying to get a hold of you. We thought you didn't have a camera. We were gonna raise money to get you a camera and shit. You got a fucking camera? You got a YouTube channel? I'm all about it, man. I will take a look on that. I hope you're doing well, my friend. And yeah. I have emailed you over the last year. I absolutely have emailed you, sir. If that's what you mean that I don't email you, I absolutely have. You just haven't responded. I even called you one time and left a fucking voicemail, and you left a voicemail back telling me to go fuck myself. I don't know if you remember that. Yeah, man. It's great to hear that you're still around and kicking. You know, I was just saying how I hope you're doing well. So if you're doing well, that is good to know. I'm gonna have to scan through some of your new content because you tend to do copywritten shit that I can't play. But for now, I'm gonna play this video, and then we're gonna move on to Dice Golden stuff.
Out there who calls me with a blocked or unknown number because you think you're so fucking cool.
Oh my god, this might have been when I called you, actually. I called you and left a message and was like, yeah, sorry about the blocked number, but it's me, Max, and you were like, fuck you. Great, I fucking love Dave, man. He could never burn a bridge with me because I understand him too well. Like I'll always fucking be cool with Dave. Like, no matter what he does or says, there's nothing he could say to make me angry. And now that I know he has another channel, that shit, I just bookmarked. And I'm not just subscribed. I didn't just click the bell icon. I fucking bookmarked that shit, all right?
You're not. You're a fucking asshole. Number one, I do not answer blocked and or unknown numbers. Number two, blocked and or unknown numbers will go straight to my voicemail. Number three, blocked and or unknown numbers will either get deleted, I'll just fucking delete them. I won't even bother listening to it, I'll just fucking delete it. Comes across as blocked, number, whatever, and if it goes to my voicemail and I can't make out the dribble that you're fucking saying, I'll fucking delete it. Or maybe I'll put it on my Soundgasm page so that everyone can hear what you fucking sound like. I do not answer blocked and or unknown numbers. If you call me with a blocked and or unknown number, I will either delete it or I'll just make a fool of yourself and let everyone hear what you sound like, and I'll put it on my Soundgasm page. Do we have an understanding?
Oh, that's true. I haven't checked his Soundgasm page. That he's probably fucking told what his channel name was on there. He's probably like, "Oh man, see Dave, I've been busy, man, myself. My son started school, you know, I've been it's been busy. I haven't had time to dig every rabbit hole of Dave-ism to find you. I just looked at the old YouTube channels and I was like, well, Dave got banned. I even put up a tribute video to you. It's actually a tribute to your YouTube channels getting banned on one of these fucking channels that I got. I got too many channels myself. But yeah, I just couldn't find you.
I do not answer blocked and or unknown numbers. If it comes
Here's the thing though, Dave. I can't call you from a non-blocked or non-unknown number because you will put my phone number out for the world to see. You've done that before. And to be fair, I have too. I've put your phone number out there for everybody to see. The problem is though, is like you put that out there yourself, right? It was in a video that you put out. That's why I put it out, because it was in a video. But yeah, like I can't call you without protecting my phone number. I'm not stupid. Sorry.
across my screen as blocked and or unknown, I will not answer it. I will not answer it. It will go straight to my voicemail.
Fair enough.
And if you leave me a horrifying, nasty, rude voicemail or whatever, you know, if you decide to be a fucking dickhead and a dickhole and a fucking scumbag and leave me a rude, nasty voicemail, I will just fucking delete it. I will delete it, or I'll just put it on my Soundgasm page to let everyone hear what you sound like and prove to everyone how much of a dickhole you really are.
Now, to be fair, Dave, I've never been anything but kind, and maybe a little bit sarcastic, but still nothing but kind in any of my interactions with you directly. I have always been nice to you. I've never called you names. I've never been anything but upfront with you. And that includes my voicemails. So if somebody was being a dickhead in a voicemail, that wasn't me.
Again, I do not answer unknown and or blocked numbers. It comes across my screen, and if it's blocked or if it's unknown, I will not answer it. I do not answer blocked or unknown numbers. It will go directly to my voicemail. And if you leave me a rude comment, or maybe you decide to not leave a message at all, just you decide to call and just hang up, I'll fucking delete it. I'll just fucking delete it. If you call just to, you know, play a prank on me or whatever, and you just call and just to hang up and not even say anything, I'll delete that too. Or if you call and leave a nasty or rude message, bye-bye, bye-bye goes your voicemail. I won't even fucking call you, because you called me with an unknown and blocked number, because you think you're so fucking, oh, I'm cool, I'm gonna block my number, I'm gonna call him with an unknown number, I'm so cool, oh, I'm a cool asshole, I'm gonna call him up with a blocked number so he can.
I guess I'm a cool asshole, guys. Chad, I'm a cool asshole, ladies and gentlemen. No, Dave, I call with a blocked number because you'll put my phone number on the internet. And, like, I call you through Google Voice, and then you freak out about that, too. So, like, there's really no positive solution. Unfortunately, the Discord that you were in that we used to talk to you in got deleted. But, you know, and that is what it is. But, yeah, you could always join the Gilded server. The link is in the description, Dave, and we'll be in there. You can talk to us that way. You know, if you don't want me calling you with a blocked number, then I can't call you. I was actually considering calling you live on air, you know, and just seeing how you been, man. What you been up to? But I guess if I have to call with a blocked number, you're not going to answer it, so it's kind of a pointless event.
Can't call me back. I'm gonna call him up with an unknown number. Yeah, you think you're cool, but you're not. You're really a big fucking asshole. You are really a big fucking asshole for calling me with a blocked and or unknown number, so I can't even call your stupid, worthless ass back. I will just delete your message. I will delete your fucking message, or I will put it on my Soundgasm page. You've been warned. You've been warned.
Well, now I'm going to have to set up another Google Voice and call Dave's message machine at some point. But yeah, so with the new Dave stuff, I'm going to have to do a deep dive before we really get into new Dave stuff because yeah, I just don't want to do anything where he is either too edgy or uses copyright material. But I did kind of skim through this one, and I feel like it's really good. So Dave is taken to like he's made himself kind of a force of nature here now. Odd. He's made himself a force of nature. His new videos are something else, man. This is fucking awesome. So, this is called hashtag stop raising the cost of high gas prices.
Is anybody else out there getting sick and tired of these goddamn fucking high gas prices?
Fuck yes, Dave. I think everybody's with you on this one. Hashtag I'm with Dave.
Because I am. Like, I remember back in March, it was like 3-something. Back in February, March of this year, it was like 3-something, 2 or 3-something, right? Here it is Memorial Day weekend. It's like fucking crazy out there. Like here in like where I'm at, it's like close to $5, like $4.80, like $4.80, $4.90. I'm sure in other parts of the states, it's like 5 or 6 something, right? Because of the fucking holiday, everyone's going out for holiday, whatever. Hashtag stop raising gas prices. Stop raising gas prices. Stop raising gas prices. Sick of these high costs of gas prices. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on out there? Here in Dutchess County, where I'm at, it's like getting close to 5. It's like $4.80, $4.90. What the fuck? $4.90, you know, $4.80, $4.90 something, whatever. What the fuck? I'm sure in places like New York City, it's even higher, like maybe like 5 something, like 5.15, 5.20, whatever it is down towards the city, right? It's gotta be like 5 something. I'm sure out in the West Coast, like Arizona, California, Nevada, it's gotta be like 5 something up there, maybe 6 something. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? Hashtag stop raising gas prices. Hashtag stop raising gas prices. Stop raising gas prices. Stop raising gas prices. Stop the high cost of gas prices. Stop the high cost of gas prices. Stop the high cost of gas prices.
Guys, I'm not sure what he's trying to say here. Is anybody following this? I'm not sure.
Stop the high cost of gas prices. Hashtag stop high gas prices. Stop raising gas prices. Hashtag stop raising gas.
I gotta say, I'm a fan of like the like metal Anon mask with the like towel hood. He put his actual like sunglasses he normally wears over the mask, and then the fingerless gloves. Like, this is a look, Dave. Like, honestly, you've really mastered the aesthetics of this. I'm jealous. Like, I wish I had thought of this.
Prices. What the fuck is going on? We got the war all over in fucking Russia, Ukraine, whatever the bullshit, whatever. What the fuck? When Trump was in office, it was like 2 or 3 something, right? When Trump was in office, like a few months ago, or whatever the fuck, maybe last year, or whatever the fuck, like gas prices were cheap, it was like 2 or 3 something. Now, it's like fucking,
You regretting voting for Biden yet, Dave? Huh? You fucking regretting your vote? Maybe just a little bit.
I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. People know that I don't work, right? People know that I'm looking for work, right? People know that I'm looking for work. Fucking these high costs of gas prices. Hashtag stop raising gas prices. Hashtag stop raising gas prices. Stop raising gas prices. Stop raising gas prices. Hashtag stop raising gas prices. It's bullshit. Stop the raising cost of gas prices. It's bullshit. It's annoying. Like, I realize it's the holiday, Memorial Day weekend.
No, Zello, I know he's not looking, and the reason that I know he's not looking is because if you were looking for a job in this economy in the last, I want to say 6 to 12 months, you would get it. Not only that, you're probably going to be making in New York probably like $20 an hour at least. He just the thing is there's things he doesn't want to do, and those are where the jobs are at, and that's what it is. He hasn't had work for over 7 years now. He's retired. That's not true. He worked for Instacart. Like, you got to give Dave credit. He did have a job for about a year. You know, I want to like be fair to him in that. And it not a great job. Like, it's a side gig, kind of side hustle thing, but he did work there, right? He did for a time have gainful employment.
I realize it's the fucking holiday, right? But it's fucking bullshit. Stop the high cost of gas prices. Stop the high cost of gas prices. Stop it. Stop it. Stop the high cost of gas
Truly a champion for the people, am I right?
prices. Quit it. Knock it off. Knock it off. Stop the high cost of gas prices. Stop the high cost of gas prices. Enough is enough. Enough is fucking enough. Stop the high cost of gas prices. Stop the high cost of gas prices. Knock it off. Stop the high cost of gas prices.
I feel like the Biden administration will see this video and then gas prices will immediately go down, right? Like, I feel like, you know, this is changing the world right now.
Something's got to be done. Something's got to be done. Stop the high cost of gas prices. Here in Putinville, Poughkeepsie, Dutchess County, right? Some places it's $4.80 over here or $4.90 over there. Stop the high cost of gas prices.
So I've been following the Dave legacy. It's not even a story anymore. Probably 7 or 8 years now. And I definitely have a different take than a lot of the older school, like you Zello guys and stuff. Because I don't actually hate Dave. And I know a lot of the Zello guys, a lot of like the Death Squad guys, they kind of do. And like some of them were flagging his content and stuff, and I don't approve. I disavow that kind of shit. I think that's just I think it's unproductive. If you like laughing at Dave anyway. But Dave 2024 flag, yeah, we could do that. But yeah, it's just funny. You know, Dave, he voted for Joe Biden. He was very proud of it. He told me how much he hated Trump when I had him on. Again, on one of the old Dave videos on here, I talked to him for about an hour and a half. No, not and I want to be clear, not all the Zello guys hate him, but some of them definitely do. And some of them are definitely do things that I don't like, that I think are counterproductive. And that's not even me being like, oh, shitting on them specifically. Some of them do a lot to help Dave too, so it's a mixed bag. But it is what it is. I get it. They've been following him a long time. They kind of feel like yeah, they know what they're doing, and I don't tell them what to do or what not to do, right? They've over the years tried to tell me how to fucking engage with Dave, and I'm just like, whatever, I do my own thing. You know, respect a different approach, but yeah, I don't like the flagging of his content. I don't like anything like that. I don't like the that somebody, and I suspected it was one of those guys that reported him to Instacart for some of the videos he made about it. I don't think that that's productive. If you want Dave to get a job and then you get him fired from his job, you're just kind of a piece of shit. That's my 2 cents on that. But you know, it is what it is. Like, we have different perspectives. I think we look at Dave for different reasons, to be honest with you. I don't think we have the same kind of mentality about him. But we all agree that, like, some of his shit is just fucking hilarious. And for all the right reasons. He's got that perfect anti-charisma combined with this, like, sometimes he's brilliant, actually. Sometimes he's absolutely brilliant. And then other times he's fucking dumb. and it's great. He did have the Hertz job, but that was the Hertz rent-a-car job he had, what, 8 years ago or something like that he got fired from. And he mentioned that quite a bit until Instacart. Someone got him fired from there too. As I understand it, that's not necessarily the case. It wasn't trolls. It was Dave that got himself fired from there. The story that I've been told by multiple people is that he had, and there was a video about it as well that I have seen, but it no longer exists. A woman was essentially being really mean to him, kind of bullying him at work, and he flipped out on her. Now, some reports indicate that there was a physical confrontation. Other people have told me that there wasn't. I don't really know, but I do know that he freaked out on her, and that was the reason that he got fired. And it was because she called him, like, the thing or, like, it or something like that. And she did it consistently for, like, a year or more. And he got really upset about that. Because he had a whole speech about how he was a human being and this was dehumanizing to him and he really didn't like it. And, yeah, I don't know how to feel about that, but I know that it got him fucking fired. And because of that altercation, I have a feeling that prevented him from getting the kind of jobs he wanted to get. And then, of course, the kind of jobs that he can get, he doesn't want. So we're in this cycle of he wants to get a job, but he wants it to be a very specific kind of job. And, like, people have offered to help him train to be a truck driver. He doesn't want to do that. People have offered to literally, you know, room and board and everything to train him to be a truck driver, and he just rejected that. People have offered him work different kinds of ways. My wife even tried to help talk him into how to do an interview with these places. I have audio of that. It just ended up frustrating the fuck out of her because he wouldn't listen. And I told her that. That was when Dave was in our Discord. Dave's just kind of, he is what he is. And yeah, the video where he was wearing all his Hertz gear and going crazy on video. Yes, that is the video. I think it's regarded to hate watch, do something else with your time, take a break. That's true too. Like, if you're actively angry at Dave, that's the time you need to step away from Dave's content, I think, because it's too funny. You know, there's nothing really to hate about Dave. I'll tell you this. I think Dave is a lot better than some of these other people I've seen, including our next subject. So I'll call this there. I think he's gonna repeat himself for the rest of this video anyway. But our next subject is somebody that I find to be more of a potential harm to society than Dave in a lot of ways, and that I'm more concerned about their well-being in terms of like how their mental state is. Whereas Dave, I don't think Dave is a threat to anybody, right? Um, I think that sometimes that the guys push him too far and they forget that he is mentally ill, right? As far as I'm aware, he's seen a therapist and everything. So you can't rule out that Dave might do something completely irrational and stupid. But generally speaking, he's not a threat to anybody. He's just a goofball, right? But this guy, I'm not so sure about. And so this is we've gone over him a couple times in recent days. This is Dice Golden. And what this show he's put together is, it's called Living Under a Bridge. It's a one-man show where he plays all the characters. Right now, he is the gay Rob character, and how I know is those stupid fucking glasses. So he'll change a hat, he'll change a shirt, he'll change something about like the clothes he's wearing or something, and that's a different character. No, Dave is like a little puppy when you confront him in real life. And I think that would be true 99% of the times, but you can never count somebody with mental illness out from doing something you wouldn't expect. That's one thing I've learned in dealing with people with mental illness over the years, is like you can assume that that's going to be the case, but you always want to keep in the back of your mind that that might not be true. I've watched the video of him confronting the old man, the cat guy or whatever, with their waving in each other's fingers, and it's hilarious. But I thought even at the time, is like, I wouldn't want to be wagging fingers and faces with Dave, because you never know. You never know. So Dice, he is a bit odd, and the reason I say I worry about this kid in society, I say kid, he's a man, is because he fixates on violence in some really horrific ways. He recently made a 5-hour movie about a prison riot, which part of this series, where there was 19 rapes. I kept track. I had a rape counter up on screen. You can watch that video. It's up on the channel. It's the Dice Golden experience. No, it's Dice Golden watching the movie or whatever. And so, yeah, this is the gay Rob character, who's basically the protagonist of the series, and also like a self-insert for Dice Golden, the actual person, the artist behind the art, so to speak. And this is entitled Living Under a Bridge, Max Mentally Bullies Gay Rob. And Max is absolutely based on me, so this should be an entertaining. I figured we'd go back and look at some classics, you know.
Yeah, how's it going? Nothing much. Yeah, you too. Yeah, how's life for you? Ah. Yeah. Hey, I heard it was your birthday the other day. Happy birthday. Yeah. Well, yeah, I had a birthday. Well, like, what is it now? January? Well, like 7 months ago on the 26th.
So Scallywag says, oof, abuse vibes. I hope this creep doesn't have pets. I'm not aware if he has pets or not, but like, yeah, there was segments in his film where he showed in graphic like detail with essentially practical special effects, including fake blood and heads, severed heads and shit. Particularly mine, as well as several other people's genitals being burned off with a blowtorch. Yes, that's actually what it was happening, and he was very explicit about it. And the characters get like excited to do it. It's really weird, especially when it's like you're the person that is being the character of you. Is being blowtorched, his balls off, and then beheaded. It's a little odd. It's a little unsettling. I know, like he hates me, but I actually don't hate this guy.
Yeah, yeah, last year I just turned 26 years old. I mean, hey, yeah, I'm still kicking it. Yeah, I'm 26 years old. Oh my.
Enter Max. So Max's notable feature is the mask he wears, because I apparently am an anonymous person on the internet, and that's how he perceives me as. And I'm always like laughing and smirking, which is fair. That's fair. And my catchphrase is gamer words that I'm not gonna say, but he does. He definitely does. So yeah, I'm a bully. I'm a cyber bully, and that's what I do. And in particular, I pointed out, now Dice was telling people on a live stream that he was 56 years old, and I merely pointed out nobody believes you. That's obvious bullshit. And so, like, that is kind of the genesis of the scene we're gonna see here.
God, look at this fool right here. Oh my gosh. What a dumbass. I can't even breathe right now. Why? You, kid, why are you lying about your age? Why? Oh my god. Why? He is still lying about his age. Oh my god. Look at this fool right here. He's lying about his age. Shit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call you back. Would you leave me alone, Max? Leave me alone. I'm not lying. Okay. Okay. You can make up your little story, but it is not going to work on me. I'm sorry. It is not going to work on me. I mean, goddamn. Why, like, you're just lying about your age. Like, seriously, like, stop. It's enough. Admit that you're young. Admit it. Admit what, Max? I am admitting that I am 26 years old, and I am no younger than that. Okay? So how would you just leave me alone? And no, I don't have a story. What the hell? Alright? It can fly with other people, but it's not gonna work on me. I'm sorry, little boy. I'm sorry.
Pull my
It's
mask
not gonna
down.
work on me. Hey, if you want to do something again, go ahead and do it. But I'm telling the truth, and I know what's right. I know what's right, and you know what's wrong. I mean, how old are you? Like 8 years old? 8 to 10 years old? Here, how about this? How about I go out to the store, to the baby store, buy yourself a little what are those things called? Oh yeah, a high chair. I could buy yourself a high chair and a brand new bib that says "Suck my thumb," and a little tiny sippy cup that goes with titty milk. Oh, how cute is that? Shut up. Hey, I'm just being honest here. I mean, hey, if you're really 26 years old, let me see your ID and your birth certificate. No, I don't have one. I don't want to give you my birth certificate.
Okay, so I asked him to prove how old he was because he kept insisting on it in this voice chat, and he came out and showed me him holding up a birth certificate, and I was like, one, that's not the name that you say that you are. Two, it doesn't have any photo on it at all. And I was like, if you want to show me a photo ID, maybe I'll believe that. But like, you're just showing me this birth certificate that could belong to anybody. That could be like your grandfather's or something. And he was like, oh, it's never going to be good enough. And so this resulted from that conversation.
What the hell? No, I don't have an ID.
And then, and then he said he doesn't have an ID. And I said, well, then how do you support yourself? Because whether you have a job or whether you get like some type of welfare, both of those things require an ID, right? So I was just asking an honest question. And he said that he's lived with his buddies for 30 years and that they just pay for him to live there and to eat and everything else. And I said, this story just sounds kind of fucking like bullshit. And that's how I became a character in his show.
Did, never will. Because I don't like working. I don't want to work and I never will. Working is not my type of thing. Work is not for me. I want to do acting. And that's it. Oh, my little baby boy wants to be an actor. How cute. He's ready to leave the nest. Well, I got a show for you. Matter of fact, I have an episode for you. It's called Get Your Fat Ass to Work and Stop Lying About Your Age. Starring Robert Penisberg and featuring Max Sand, who is written
Based
by you and for me, who I told you so. Hey, I'm just doing this for your own good. I'm doing this for your own good, little boy. You can't fool me.
True.
You cannot fool me. You cannot fool Max. Because I would destroy you. Shut up. Shut up, Max. I don't lie on everything. Man, you're really trying to get me to buy something. Oh my God, I am not gonna buy it. I'm sorry. And I am not falling for one of your stupid tricks. My God, I am not dumb.
So not only does he put pieces of his real life in all his films, he puts pieces of all his internet interactions in his films. So almost every character, and there's like 100 of them, are based on somebody he knows in real life or that he's met online. Mostly people who have been mean to him, with a very few exceptions.
You know who's dumb? Who's the dumbest person in the world? It's you. Okay, you can make up your little stories all you want. But hey, let me tell you something. People are not going to believe you. They're not going to believe you. No one will. Because nobody likes you. You're worthless. You're lonely. You're pathetic. And you're full of shit. With lies. Lies. Repeat after me. Lies. I'm sorry, little boy. That's the way it has to be. I'm older and you're younger. So get used to it. Or else, what are you gonna do? Come on, do something. How about this? I am doing this for your own good. I am doing this for your own good, little boy. tomorrow around dinner time, I'm gonna put broccoli on your plate, and you're gonna eat it, and you're not gonna leave that table because I'm gonna say, you better eat that broccoli. It's good for you. Yeah. Ha 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 ha. Hell yeah, I'm awesome. I'm out of here.
Damn
Peace out,
awesome.
bitch. And Penisburg, stop lying. Why do you lie so much? Later, loser.
Now, if I'd have known that 3 whole years ago, this video would set in motion the story arc that ends with Robert Penisberg, aka Gay Rob's character, brutally murdering, blowtorching off the balls, and beheading my character Max Sand, I would do nothing different because it's fucking hilarious. Just absolutely fucking fantastic. I love how he punches himself in his gunt. God damn it, dude.
I hate him. I want him to die.
Foreshadowing, I love it.
Not a little kid. I am an adult. I could take care of my own damn self. I can take care of myself. I am not a little kid.
Decided not to.
I want to do it. I really want to kill him. I want to kill him.
Yeah, no, he's not acting, and it's not sound effects when he's punching himself. He actually punches himself pretty hard too, considering.
You know what? Getting into this gang was the worst idea. I'm gonna kill Max. I am gonna kill him.
And ladies and gentlemen, would you believe, here we are, 3 full years later, and I just isolated I went right to the point. So this is Max, as well as my friend Redneck, who's another character in this series. And this is from the Hatred Riot full movie, which is, as you can see here, 4 hours and 46 minutes long of this shit. Highly entertaining. Watch the whole thing. A lot of it on double speed because a lot of it is just him punching himself. But I've isolated just the clip of the killing of Max in Redneck NC. So he made that vow that he was going to kill me, ladies and gentlemen, and by God, he did it.
God, the blood's in my hair. So we're done murdering for now? Yeah, George. We're done. We got cleaned up. Now we gotta escape the crazy house. We need to find a way to get out. How the hell we're gonna do that? We literally saw outside earlier. Every single guard, officers Even the SWAT team is out there. How are we gonna escape that? We're surrounded. Shit! You know what? I got a way. Come, you follow me? I'll grab a shovel and we'll dig our way out without them knowing. Well, hold on a second. How they know that they're not gonna see that? They're literally surrounded. How the hell you're gonna dig out? You're not just gonna go out to the yard and do it. The chopper's out there. Would you calm down? I'll figure this out. Just trust me. We've been best friends for how long? Okay, fine. Do it. I swear, if you screw this up, we get caught. We won't chill out, okay? Hey, guys. One of you had to talk to negotiators. Get away!
Absolutely no chill.
You're a faggot! You son of a bitch! Get away from the Max!
That's it.
Hell yeah. Take that, Max. Let's get out of here.
Oh, fantastic.
What is going on up there? Oh, bitch. George, I got this. Okay? It's all you. Nothing's going on up here. I was trying to find your drugs that you were trying to find earlier, and I think I found them. Oh, yeah. Where's my drugs? You're probably lying again. Oh, no. I'm not lying. I think I just saw your drugs. Is that it? Is that them right there? Where? George, hold him back. Hold him back. I got his head. I don't want it. Throw it over there. Okay. God damn. Come on, George.
And thus ends the story of Max versus Gay Rob. Or that's what I would say. if not for this. Which is what makes this all fucking amazing now. This is spectacular.
Poor Pavor. I don't know what to do now. Now that my gang member's dead, I have nobody by my side. What should I do? Look who's back, you nigger faggot. Max? What are you doing? I thought you died. You dead.
Right? You can't kill Max Sand. That's the lesson here.
What is going on? Hey, between you and me, I never leave the mind of the people I taunt over the years. So, I'm gonna be in your head forever. What? This doesn't make sense. Nothing makes sense to you, Zach. But hey, if you really want to kill the enemies, there's some bitches over there in dormitory E2. I want you to go over there and chop their heads off. What? Those girls over there? Well, it's good that we're back in this crazy house for a safe reason.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm not happy to be back in this farm. That's all I have to say. It's where the poor people live.
How goes it, Republican Führer?
You know, Kimberly. Whatever. I'm still rich. And all you peasants. Whatever, Kimberly. Money is not always happiness. Well, it's our sentence. We still have to be here anyways. As much as this sucks. But hey. What? No, Max. They're just teens. Oh boy, you're hilarious. Does it look like I give a shit? No. They're friends with Gay Rob, and also one of Gay Rob's friends they killed me in the riot. They beheaded me. Now I want you to go over there and kill someone that Gay Rob loves. Max, we can't talk about this, okay? Nope, I don't give a shit. You go behead them. There's revenge for Gay Rob beheading me. You go do it now! Max, please, let's talk about this. Max? Where'd you go?
So good, man.
This is for Max's team!
It's just too good. I love that he has the fake, like, over the top, like, Mexican mustache on his little outfit, but he actually has a little Mexican mustache.
What is going on?
It is an amusing name, Republican Führer.
Is everything okay up there? I hear yelling.
I just love, so like this place they're in is the crazy house, they call it, and it's like a combination of a prison, a psych ward, and like a school, and yet he just had a gun in his back pocket. And this is the first time in the entirety of his 5-year long series that a gun had been used for anything, and he just had it. He just had it. Max showed up in his head. I showed up in his head. I'm dead, but because anybody I bully, I live in their head forever, which makes me the coolest character in the entire history of this fucking series. He has a gun in his back pocket now. One shot. Decapitation.
Job is done.
So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I came, I spoke the truth, I was murdered for it, I came back, and now I'm an entity that lives in people's heads forever, out for revenge. I can't wait to see where this series goes next. I am waiting with bated breath for this guy's next fucking video because it is always so fucking good. Dice Golden, Dicino Golden on YouTube. I will even throw a link to his channel in the chat if you guys want to go over and tell him how much you fucking love. Yeah, I did see the Warlord dog. There's some interesting shit in there. But that's a bit too long today. I only wanted to go for like till 11:30 or so. I got other shit to do today. However, ladies and gentlemen, the coffee house has been extremely successful this last 2 weeks. I want to thank everybody who comes out. We've been getting a lot of attention, mostly due to the Johnny Fox drama and some of the Falco punch and all of that. And so what I want to do with that is kind of resurrect an old concept we had, which was open mic night, right? So I believe tonight, it might be tomorrow night, but I'm pretty sure tonight I have scheduled with some of the guys. We're going to have open mic night in the Cringe Coffee House. That means you could call in, shoot the shit with some of us. We'll be talking about politics, whatever else, in a mostly free speech setting, although being on YouTube, there's, you know, some caveats to that, a little bit, just a little bit. I can't promise total free speech, but I'm not gonna freak out on anybody, so it is what it is. Captain Reagan, I see. All right, well, Captain Reagan, tonight we do the open mic night, or tomorrow, I'm not sure. I will look at my schedule after this. I should have fucking figured that out. But yeah, we'll have a call-in show, and that should be fun. We got some other fucking shit lined up, do we? I'm not sure if we do, actually. What the fuck else did I have? That's all I had, actually. So, yeah, fuck, man. That's exactly it right here. Chad Schizo, ladies and gentlemen. If you missed us yesterday, I introduced this new guy. He's a great addition to our roster of subjects on the show, and I would love to just take a few minutes here and appreciate Chad Schizo in all of his glory. So this is the newest video from Chad Schizo. Haven't even pre-screened it. This is his real name is Terry Joel Jr. And I believe he used to actually play for a professional NHL hockey team. I'm not sure if he plays currently. But this is Chad Schizo. People lie about this one thing all the time. Do not be fooled by this. Hashtag chosen ones.
So guys, pay close attention to this video, because we're about to break this down. This is something that a lot of people lie about. And people lie about a lot of things by covering it up. And we call it lying because if you say certain things at a different context to make it seem like something it's not when you're thinking otherwise, that's a lie, because you're not being straight up, you're not being honest, you're being dishonest, which means that's a lie.
That's why I fucking love this guy. It's shit like that. Like, this guy, his entire channel is just shit like that. It's so good. He's a life coach, ladies and gentlemen. You could buy his services. He'll teach you how to run your life. I think it's like $100 an hour.
So, let's say you're talking to somebody. Let's say you guys are working towards a possible relationship or something like this. And the person comes out and says, after a while, after you're already through quite a bit, and they say something like, yeah, I just don't feel at this point in time I'm ready for a relationship right now, blah 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 blah. Right? That's a bullshit lie. Because I don't care who you are, I don't care where you're at. It's always the right time for the right people in your life. Translation. Let's say if that was a girl saying this to a guy. What she really means by this, when she says, yeah, I just don't think I'm ready for a relationship right now. I just don't think I'm ready for this. I just don't think I'm ready to settle down and blah, 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 blah. Translation. I want to hoe around. I want to sleep around. I want to see what else is out there.
Where's the lie? This guy is so good. I love it.
I know I can have you right now, but I want to see what else is out there. I want to experience. I want to do this. I want to do that. She's not going to tell you that. Why? Because it sounds bad, and she knows it sounds bad. Every girl wants to hide up the fact that they're going to have, like, a promiscuous point. But you're not going to see guys doing that. If they don't want to be with you, they're going to let you know. They're not going to try to leave you on a back shelf, knowing they can have you. They're not going to do it. They're just going to not bother with you at all. But women do this all the time, thinking that maybe one day they can get with you when they're done doing whatever they're doing. And it's a terrible mistake they make, because they always end up with less every single time. Saying shit like, well, you know, I might regret this, but this is how I feel right now, and this is what I want to do, and I'm just not ready for a relationship right now. I just want to go, and, you know, I'm too busy right now, blah, blah, blah. Nah. Nah. They want to go, and they want to sleep around. They want to experience many different dudes. They're not going to settle with one guy. They're going to talk to many, 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 many guys. They're going to sleep with many, 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 many guys. Not settle with none. The fact that you probably talk to them for a while and they don't want to settle, and when they know you want something more, they're not going to give it to you, because that was not their intention the whole time. They knew they want to be in their young years. It's not because you're not good enough. Sometimes maybe it's the case, sometimes it's not. Sometimes they might listen to their girlfriends, they might listen to people like that, they might use their youth to explore around, and that means they're sleeping around. It's simple math. I don't want to hear no bullshit from nobody, because this is what it is.
See, what I love about him is that sometimes he's super vague. Sometimes he's flat out full-blown schizo shit, like he's a targeted individual and gang stalking and shit. And then sometimes he's just laying down some facts. I fucking love this guy. Check out his channel. It's again, it's Terry Joel Jr. He's great. But also on the flip side, so we had Chad Schizo, and now we have a virgin incel, who's the exact polar opposite. So this is Marshall Mathers IV. We watched this video the other day. It's called No Woman Will Ever Want Me. Here's the kicker. He saw my video, decided that his video wasn't very good because I told him to suck it up, pussy, and I criticized what he was saying. And so Marshall Mathers IV here has actually redone this video to kind of try and get around my criticisms of him. So we're going to watch a little bit of that. Obviously not a whole hour of this bullshit. And if you haven't seen Marshall Mathers IV before, you're in for a treat, because he is fucking amazing.
For myself. Hey guys, it's Marshall Mathers IV here, back to you today with another video. And
I just love like the dichotomy between these two guys. Here you have Chad, Sigma Grind, not giving a fuck schizo, and then here you have like incel, why me, poor pathetic virgin crybaby, and they couldn't be more different.
In today's video, this will be a remake video about the video that I already did titled No Woman Will Ever Want Me. And the reason why I want to redo that video is because that video that I made just absolutely sucked balls. I hated that fucking video. And I want to make this video hopefully much better than I made that video. And after I'm done making this video and while I'm uploading it, I'm going to delete that video before this video will even be uploaded. And before I start out this video, I want to shout out Sarah, who apparently is one of my biggest like supporters or subscribers, who really likes my videos or content. So I want to shout out her. And anyways, on to the video.
Simp.
I want to start off by saying that, you know, what woman in her right state of mind would ever want to go for or be with a shy guy, which is exactly what I am. I'm extremely shy, timid, uncomfortable.
You can tell how shy he is by the fact that he talks about wanting women to poop in his mouth on YouTube videos. You know, only a shy guy would publicly, to everyone in the world potentially, talk about how much he likes women to fart in his face. You know, it's a sign of shyness.
Comfortable, uneasy, and stressed out whenever I'm in the presence of any attractive women, of any race or skin color, in other words. As long as she's attractive, then I'm going to be uncomfortable, uneasy, stressed out, nervous, and timid. And I'm just going to feel all around out of place.
Unless she farts in your face, though, right? I think that's the ticket. I think, ladies, somebody just needs to like tie this boy down and fart in his face, and then he'll get over his shyness.
And, you know, I've never had confidence and self-esteem. My whole entire life, from childhood up until this very point in time, at the age of 25 years old, as of 2022, I've never had confidence. I've never had self-esteem. I have never been able to just easily talk to any girl that I really liked and had a crush on in my...
That's because you're a giant man baby who needs to suck it up, pussy. That's going to be my new catchphrase, ladies and gentlemen. Because these guys on the internet, they need to fucking hear it. They need to grow a fucking pair and just suck it up, pussy. Life isn't here for you to just have an easy road, everything fucking handed to you. Your ancestors 200 years ago, do you know that 200 years ago, half of your children would have fucking died before the age of 5? Did you know that? Did you know that 100 years ago even, it would have been 1 in 5 of your fucking children would have died before the age of 5? Do you know that motherfuckers had to like build mud huts with their bare hands? Do you know the kind of shit that human beings, the men, have been doing for thousands of years for you to be where you're at, pussy? And you're gonna sit there and be like, oh, the girls wouldn't look at me. They wouldn't come over and just throw their fucking panties on the ground and say, please, please, let me fart in your face. No, you have to go out and fucking be a grown man. Get a fucking grip, bro.
My life. It's never been easy for me. I've always had a very hard and difficult time doing that. And
I doubt it. Have you ever had to fucking build a shelter before the storm hits because you're gonna fucking be blown away by a goddamn hurricane or something? Have you ever had to build an igloo out of snow in the middle of a fucking blizzard? Have you ever had to run away from a fucking tiger that's chasing you? I don't think you've had it all that fucking hard, bruh. I don't.
I never have done that because I've never been able to. Because I lack self-esteem. I lack confidence. I lack the courage, the motivation, the drive.
So just do it. Just do it as a mechanical function, like me telling you. Like, just go up to a fucking girl and say hi. That's all you gotta say. Just say hi. Do that 10 times in a week. See if it don't fucking change things. Do it 10 times a week for the next year. See if it don't fucking change things. Pussy.
In order to even do something normal like that, because I've never been a normal person or guy in the first place.
That much is obvious.
And I mean, even since I was a little kid, I've never really interacted with girls that much growing up.
That's your problem. That's what you need to fix. Go do it.
Even as a child, I never really had that many friends who were girls.
Neither did I. Because little girls and little boys are different and don't like to fucking hang out together for the most part. They like to do different fucking things. None of this fucking matters. Go out there and say hi to some fucking girls. No, I know he won't listen and he'll wallow in self-pity. I'm saying this more for the benefit of the other men out there, because it seems like half the fucking internet needs a dad nowadays. Somebody to just tell them, grow the fuck up. Get a fucking set. Be a man. Do some fucking shit. Stop crying on the internet. Nobody fucking cares. You're fishing for fucking sympathy, and the internet's the wrong place to do that. At least Dave is out there, like, picking fights with the internet. These fucking crybabies. Good lord.
I mean, honestly,
that's why he's entertaining,
none
though,
at all,
admittedly.
as a matter of fact. I mean, I had like one friend who was a girl, but that was way back in kindergarten when I was like fucking 5 years old. Other than that, I've never really had a friend who was a girl ever since then. And even when it comes to the fake ass friends that I had growing up since I was a kid, they were only guys, obviously. And, you know, it's not like I'm saying that I myself want a confident girl. The complete opposite. You know, I would love to have a girl who's shy, a girl who's reclusive, who keeps to herself, who minds her own damn business, who never really fit in anywhere, regardless of like what school she went to or what places she went to.
I get it. Where's this Sarah? She's probably in his comments somewhere. He's simping for that girl he mentioned at the beginning. Yeah, here's Sarah. Let me let you in on something, Marshall. Sarah's not a real person. Sarah is a troll trying to fuck with you. In case of an investigation by any federal entity or similar, I do not have any involvement with this group or with the people in it. I do not know how I am here, probably added by a third party. I do not support any actions by the member of this group. I'm with Sarah. Can you shout me out again, but say my name correctly? It's pronounced Sarah. Yeah. Bro, Sarah is fucking making fun of you. Sarah is a troll. Sarah is not a real woman. And you're out here making this video to, like, tell her your dark, injured soul and she's gonna be just like you. And, like, you're simping for this fucking imaginary internet person. It's like 3 dudes in a Discord server who are giggling that you fucking shouted them out. Bitch. Fucking grow the fuck up and get into the real world, dude. How long has he been active? I actually don't know. Like, he's been a long time, though. Marshall Mathers IV has been putting up videos for like 4 years himself. I only started watching him recently, and it's just, he's crazy. He's crazy. He talked about how much he loves school shooters, but he doesn't want to shoot up a school, which, like, is a little concerning. Whether you add that caveat or not is a little fucking concerning, bro. And, like, I'm hoping that, you know, the feds fuck with a lot of people, right? And they try and set a lot of people up, and they put a lot of events in motion. But, like, you hope, you pray that at least maybe they're looking into a guy like him just a little bit, you know, but probably not. Either that or they're going to fucking like buy the guns for him.
Or what job she had or whatever, whether she's a high school dropout or not. I would never want to date or especially marry a girl who's confident, who has self-esteem.
Of course you wouldn't.
And, you know, I would prefer not to date or marry a girl who has been raised in a big city. But if she's introverted like me, then I would probably give her a chance. If she's a virgin too. I mean, I literally want a woman who's pretty much the equal female version to me. If I were to date or marry a woman, if I were even able to, if I ever had that chance or privilege or opportunity or whatever, I would want her to lack self-esteem and confidence just like me. I would want her to be introverted just like me. I would want her to hardly have any friends or no friends at all, just like me. I would want her to be a high school dropout, just like me. Or if she stayed in high school, fine, but even if she had, still never really fit in and hated the fucking shit out of high school, even if she chose to stay.
I'm getting from this he just wants to date a woman exactly like himself, which is a little weird, you know? But maybe I'm missing something. I don't know.
And if she got a job since she was a teenager, you know, fine, cool, whatever. But even then, still not have really felt accepted or felt like she fit in at that job she would have worked at, whatever job that may have been. And I would want a woman who would be reclusive just like me, keeps to herself just like me, minds her own damn business just like me. I mean, if I were to get with a woman, I would obviously want a woman as much as like me as possible.
No. See, this is where all of these young, horny guys go wrong. You don't want a woman that's as much like you as possible at all. You don't want to, let me tell you something. This goes for like a lot of the political, like right wing guys. You don't want a woman that's necessarily politically compatible with you either. Because if a woman has a strong political preferences, that's a red flag, bro. That's not a good thing. That's a bad thing. That indicates that she might have something wrong with her mentally. Just for one, right? And then for two, again, if she's like far left, like the opposite side of you, that's also bad, right? A woman who is like strongly political is not the woman to marry. It's not a woman to keep around you. It is an autistic mindset, yeah. A woman who has too much in common with you is gonna drive you crazy in the end, because you're not gonna have any like as you get older, right? As you've been with a woman a long time, then you'll get to a point where you're comfortable. And that point where you're comfortable, and I don't care if you've never had a woman before, you're still gonna get there after a couple years or a decade. You want to have your own shit and your own interests. And if your interests and shit is intertwined with hers, then there's no longer going to be an escape for you where you can go and do your own thing. Right? And so that's kind of a big thing. Like, my wife doesn't like the same kind of music that I like. I mean, we have some overlap, right? But like, primarily she's like into pop music. My wife is into watching TV shows and movies, and I don't particularly like doing those things. She doesn't really play video games. I love video games, right? She wasn't particularly political when I met her. I would say she's gone a little more conservative since we've been married, but that's because she's a mom, and that tends to happen for married fucking mothers. But, yeah, she was, you know, religious on her own. She had her own fucking belief system on that kind of stuff. We're not the same person. And thank God for it, because that would be so fucking annoying. I can't imagine it. And so you guys, if you think like this at all, If you're like, I want a woman who's into my video games, I want a woman who's into my anime, stop. Just stop it.
And, you know, I get the sense of feeling that when I see some of the people who comment, even on that old video that I did, the video that I'm redoing right now, but hopefully making it better than that one was. I mean,
I think by this point in the other video, he had already gotten to the fact that that he wants to eat shit. So inherently, that video was better.
I see so many people comment on my videos saying that if I were to get with a woman, that I would somehow want a confident woman, a woman who has self-esteem, a woman who like feels good about herself, who's positive, who has a sense of pride, who has like meaning or purpose in this world, and is from a big city and a black girl or whatever. But that is not true. That's a fucking bullshit ass lie.
Wait, you got a problem with wanting to date a black girl now? Seems like that's what all you wanted in your other videos.
Because that is not what I want. And as a matter of fact, I have never wanted that. I mean, I would love to have and be with a woman who...
So you want a woman who's depressed, has no self-confidence, hates life, has no purpose in life. Well, you don't have a purpose in life. As far as I could tell, you've never had a job. You're not going to get any woman, bro. Like, you don't have a job? Like, what do? How do you support yourself? How are you going to support her? You want her to support you? Is that what you're looking for? You can actually get that too. That's not that out of the realm of possibility. You got to start by talking to them, though. They're not like a mythical creature. They're just women.
Who's confident. But obviously, it's not like any woman will ever give me a chance. That when it comes to a woman who's confident, or I mean, when it comes to a woman who's confident, I'm sorry. When it comes to a woman who's confident, no woman like that, who has self-esteem, who fits in, who feels accepted, who has a sense of pride, who loves herself, who goes to parties, who's been raised in a big city, who's had lots of friends, who's been really popular and shit like that. No woman like that would ever give me the time of day to ask.
You don't know that. You got to try. First of all, you need a little bit of fucking charisma. Smile once in a while, motherfucker, even if you don't mean it. Second of all, you got to say hi to him. Hi, how you doing? Right? Look at me. I'm a big old hairy motherfucker. I'm married. I got a kid. Yeah, I'm a big like I'm 6'5". I'm fucking hairy as shit. Like I have an unkempt beard. I look like a metalhead motherfucker. I don't have this problem. I didn't have this problem when I was your age either. Motherfucking guys today are a bunch of goddamn little babies that just need to fucking learn how to be a man. You know why women don't want you, right? Is because you're not masculine. You're not acting like a man. You're acting like a woman. Just, you know, if they wanted that, they'd be a lesbian.
Her out. Or especially ask her hand in marriage.
Imagine being like less masculine than a tranny. Just throwing that out there.
Not a chance that would happen. And you know, I honestly don't know why there's even that saying like shy guys equally balance out confident women. Like, really? Is that actually true? Because if it is, then how do you explain me still not having a girlfriend, or especially a wife for that matter?
Because you don't try. You come and you cry on internet videos. You don't go talk to women in real life. That's why, right? You've never even attempted it by your own admission, right? So if you're never even going to attempt to talk to them, of course you're not going to have a fucking woman. Fucking idiot.
At the age of 25 years old as of 2022. I mean, I just don't buy that. I can't see that being an actual fact.
You need to just like go to the bar where all the drunk women are at and be like, "Sup, bitches? Yo, who's buying?" You bet it won't work? You want to fucking make a bet that that won't work? That you won't get at least some fucking attention just by doing that one thing? I bet you you could fucking go home with a broad.
Even though I've heard that saying many times, and that, like, when it comes to a shy guy, they equally balance out a confident woman. Or if it's a shy woman, she equally balances out a confident man. And you know what I find?
What is this autistic bullshit? Where do you people pick this shit up? Is this just like online, like a bunch of fucking incels with like no balls and no testosterone? Is this what you guys tell each other in a fucking vacuum? Like, how the fuck did any of this like incel shit occur in the first place? That's what I want to know. Because there's plenty of fucking women out there, both of the slutty and not slutty variety, who would date a lot of these guys I see calling themselves incels, but they're too busy like crying onto themselves. They're trying to like, oh, poor me. Like, bro, just go out like to a party or something. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Get a life. Just do that. Get off, turn off the fucking phone, the computer, all that shit, and just go do something. God damn. Bunch of fucking crybabies. And then, yeah, well, pickup artists give them this information too, but pickup artists are all scam bullshitters, right? They're all fucking liars. Because they're fucking, their program ain't gonna help you either. It'll help you get to the point where you could say, "Sup, bitches," like I said to say, but like, you're not gonna get a quality woman out of their shit. You know, you're just gonna meet a woman and you're gonna fucking... I'll tell you what, here's the criteria you should look for in a woman, young man. Somebody that you're attracted to, but also somebody that you have fun with when you're around them. That's it. That's all. Turn the fucking internet off. None of you are... No, see, this is the thing. Sir Scallywag says, I'm telling you, bro, they're so hooked on this internet crap that people like Marshall are not even ever going to take that advice. No, I know that. But there's other guys out there that might, and they just need to be told to them flat the fuck out. This is not the way. Crying about your fucking status on the internet, even like, okay, he's doing it publicly, making a mockery of himself, but they do it in their little forums, they do it anonymously, and they think that, you know, because they're not putting it out in public, that they're not as much of a fucking lowcow. Sure, but you're still equal. You are him, still. Right? If you're sitting there crying about your bad luck with women and how no woman will ever fucking love you, yeah, the time you're taking to do that is time you could be putting towards making yourself a better man so that women do want you. And if you don't want to fucking do that, you don't want to fucking perpetuate yourself, maybe you should consider becoming like a fucking clergyman or something, or a eunuch. You know? Like, maybe, like, that's how it used to be back in the day for guys like you. It's like, okay, well, you have this, like, level of autism, and so we're gonna put you to work in the monastery translating these old tablets, right? That's all you're really capable and fit for doing in society. You know, maybe you should consider that. But like, if you actually want to, you know, improve your life and get a woman, there's some things you got to do, and it starts with like growing a set, being a man, learning how to interact in the real world. This guy obviously can groom himself. He's wearing a decent enough looking shirt, button down shirt. Why can't you walk into a fucking place and get a job, bro? Why can't you go down to the construction site right now? Instead of walking around in the woods, I guarantee you there's a construction place somewhere nearby, or a fucking somebody doing roofing, or a fucking, you know, somebody doing a real fucking man's job. There's probably a school or somewhere else where you could, well, maybe not, he may not want to go to a school, but there's somewhere that you could be like a janitor or a maintenance guy, like, and then you go get a job and you're making some fucking money, and you might just find that you have some confidence just from fucking that. But instead you're going to cry on the internet just like all these other fucking saps. Get over yourself. Nobody fucking cares.
Just really hypocritical and just a flat out double standard is when women will talk about the like ideal perfect man that they want and desire for themselves or feel that they deserve. And of course, pretty much always they say a guy who's confident, a guy who has self-esteem.
And here's the thing though, nobody cares what you want in a woman. Nobody except you. Nobody else does. And so no matter how much you talk about it, nobody cares. Guys care what women think. Women don't really care what guys think for the most part, unless they're specifically attracted to one particular guy. They'll care what he thinks. They don't care what guys in general think because they have better odds of finding a guy. Yeah, there's odd men out. But I know guys that are fatter than you. I know guys that are uglier than you. I know guys that are fucking bigger losers than you. Hell, I know guys who are bigger crybabies than you that all can get laid. Why can't you? What's the difference between you and them? And the difference is that you're a crybaby. Don't be a fucking crybaby, young men. Don't be a crybaby.
Because, like, say a woman is shy herself, she'll be like, I would want a confident guy. I would want a guy who has self-esteem so that he could bring me out of my comfort zone and make me eventually become like confident myself or something like that. And you know, what's funny about that is men will date and even marry a woman who's shy. They will.
And women will date or marry a guy that's shy. I was kind of shy, not on the level you're talking about, like on a normal person, to where like you know, my wife started flirting with me and I kind of didn't really notice or catch on to it right away. It took a while, but you know, by the end of the night we were in a hot tub. So, you know, and we've been together ever since. It's been goddamn 15 years, thick and thin, through everything, right? Married. I saw, like, your excuses fall on deaf ears, my friend. You want an easy road, you want the fucking easy way out. It's not coming. Nobody cares. You're all alone in this world unless you make yourself not alone. You have to build those bridges. You have to build those relationships. You have to build those bonds. You have to make yourself somebody that's worth anybody investing in you. And I know he's never going to listen to me, but maybe some other guy watching this fucking takes a thing like that. Be a pillar of your community. You can't go wrong. You know, you can't go wrong. If everybody thinks highly of you, and it doesn't take much, right? It takes being, you know, mostly truthful most of the time, not being a degenerate, not doing a bunch of drugs, not fucking sleeping around all the time, that kind of thing. It's the bar is really fucking low to be considered a good guy by the people around you in 2022. Don't be him or Dave or Dice or any of these guys. And I think that's what I'm going to leave you all with. That's the final fucking thought of the day is just be a good man. What does Marcus Aurelius say? Like, stop talking about what it means to be a good man and just be one. You know, that's all you got to do. It's not as hard as it fucking seems. So, I want to thank everybody for joining us today, ladies and gentlemen. And again, we'll be doing an open mic night. I think tonight, I was looking at my schedule. It's probably tonight on this channel around 8:30, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. As soon as we put my son to bed, it's his last day of school. So he's really excited. And we're going to just have like an open panel. Anybody can jump on and discuss. We'll be discussing politics, being a man, whatever else you want to bring up. And we'll be back in the Cringe Coffee House Theater on Monday with some more losers and weirdos and freaks. And hopefully Dave, because now that I know Dave has a channel, I'm gonna talk to Dave over the weekend. This is gonna be awesome. So I'll probably call him and make some and see if I can get him on the open panel tonight. That would be fucking epic. So again, I want to thank everybody for joining us. We will see you, if not tonight, on Monday morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm gonna try and do 4 days a week going forward. And thank you for watching.